Welcome to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson, show number 709. We're going to be talking today a lot about a couple of different subjects. Most specifically today, we are going to be talking about social media. What are some of the things you can do with social media individually and as a business? We're going to contact a few different people, experts in the field, as we usually do. And this week, we're going to answer questions such as, what social media platforms make the most sense for small businesses to use? How can you keep in touch with your friends on social media? If you're a business again, how can you go ahead and actually increase your revenues and decrease some of your costs, all by using social media? A lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to be joined by Bernbach. We've got governance for collaboration on social enterprise, social software solutions, Vivaldi partners. We're going to talk about managing communities, which is really kind of cool if you want to put together a website that has blogs and other content that communities like to use. LiveScribe's going to be with us talking about their brand new pen. It's using social media facilities now, too. We're going to be joined by Aftershocks to talk about their open-ear headphones. I love those things. Easily Do's going to talk about their all-in-one assistant. I put it on my phone. I love this thing. It's very, very handy. We're going to be joined by FlowPay Corp, talking about fundraising, how you can do that with social media. So there's another thing here. If you are a private organization, a church, whatever it might be, how can you use social media to do fundraising? We're going to be talking with WorldNet Daily, Michael Maloof, about the solar problem that we have right now. We're going to also be talking about terrorists and the potential of an electromagnetic pulse, and how that could send us back to the 1800s here as far as our technology goes in North America or other parts of the world, frankly. And Parrot's going to join us. We're going to talk about their new Asteroid lineup. Now, Parrot makes some great in-car stuff, so we'll be talking with them about how now they're fully integrating Android into it. And what does that mean? How does that tie into social media? So, soup to nuts today on social media, how it can help you as a business and how it can help you as an individual. It'll be a whole lot of fun, a lot of CEOs, CTOs. Next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about cloud computing. Let me tell you, people, everything is about to change, and I mean in a big, big way when it comes to computers. We're already doing some of it. You know, if you have a smartphone, odds are very, very good that, in fact, you're using all kinds of cloud services. These are services that are out there. You know, they can grow, they can shrink as needed, they have more CPU or less, memory can be changed, amount of storage can be changed, and that's very important to business. Most businesses aren't doing anything with cloud right now. That's something I help my customers with quite a bit, is their cloud strategy and implementation and support, because it's a very big deal. So I figured, let's get some CEOs on, some people that run these tech companies that know about cloud computing, cloud services, and we'll talk with them. So that's coming up here over the next couple of weeks. And we're also going to finish up a little bit on some of the social media stuff here today on how you can use it to really kind of help with your business. Oh, security. We've got kids security coming up too. How could I forget that? We talked with Jack a little bit on his show, his morning drive show on these same stations, about the problems we had. There was a kid in Bedford and some of the cyberbullying, and there's been a whole lot of stuff going on. It's really kind of scary. So we got a whole show on that as well. We are going to have some busy, busy times. Now, as we always do when we start out this show, we're going to go through some articles in the news this week. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll get to see the articles as I review them here on the YouTube broadcast. And you can get that quite easily by going to craigradio.com, craigradio.com, or on YouTube, just search for Craig Peterson, and you're going to find it. Of course, you're listening to Tech Talk with Craig Peterson, and I have all kinds of social media. So if you are into LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, you can find the launch point for all of those right there on craigradio.com. Just click on your favorite social media. Get involved, answer questions, answer polls. win things. It looks like we're going to have a bunch of very, very cool little portable batteries, rechargeable batteries that are designed to recharge your electronic devices. We'll be giving those away as well. So you can recharge your iPhone or your Android phone, your tablets, etc. while you're on the go. Those are going to be absolute giveaways, and those are coming from Power Rocks, so thanks to them. I love some of their batteries, use them myself, and we talked to them out at the Consumer Electronics Show, so thanks again to Power Rocks. You can find them online, by the way, very inexpensive. They got some great stuff at powerrocksusa.com. So let's get into some of the articles in the news. We'll pull them up here on my screen so you can see them on YouTube. This first one is about Infogr.am. Now, this is, I should point out also, this is also available via Twitter and via Facebook. If you follow me, if you like my page on Facebook. Now, Facebook isn't what it used to be. It used to be if you liked my page on Facebook, you would be able to see all my postings. That's not true anymore. Facebook wants me to pay to have you see the content that you liked. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. They're trying to make money. You know, who can blame them for trying to make money? But you liked my page, right? You wanted to follow me. So if you really want to catch all of these articles, you're going to have to go onto Twitter, I'm afraid. And if you're on Twitter and you get my Twitter feed and you click on something or you repost it, same thing on Facebook. If you click on one of my articles or you repost it, it's going to keep track of them. Now, I should point out, which article was it? Oh, I remember. Where is it? This isn't the one. This is the one right here. You can see it on YouTube if you're watching me. But this one, I think, had the most clicks of any article I posted. It was like 2,550 people had clicked on this article. This has to do with Apple and Universal Music. It looks like they finally came to an agreement. Apple's going to release iRadio. Now, iTunes is the #1 source for music on the internet, but Apple has had some issues with streaming and streaming sites, and you probably remember some little buttons showing up on your iTunes that you could click to share your music with your friends. And almost nobody used it, right? Well, now they're looking at a Pandora model, if you like Pandora or Spotify, in order to get music out. Now, Apple is saying, hey, we're big. We got all of these people running iTunes. You really should give us a great deal. And in fact, Apple was looking for 6 cents per 100 songs that were aired. Yeah, there it is right there. That were streamed on their new iRadio service when that's released. Now, this is all, rumors, hearsay, etc. But apparently, that's half or about half of what Pandora pays. And as it turns out, it looks like, this is according to the New York Post, that Apple is going to pay Pandora rates, pretty much anyways, for the music. So that's good for Pandora. They've got a very, very good service if you like streaming music. So this was the most popular, 2,550 people who clicked on it from, mostly that was on my Twitter feed. And it's interesting too, because I'm on the site right now. This article was on TheVerge.com, and The Verge only had 662 people who had clicked on it to tweet it. So I did better than The Verge. CraigPeterson.com, of course, and CraigRadio.com to find my Twitter feed. So that was the most popular article this week of all of my listeners. Another one that I really liked has to do with infographics. Now, if you're not familiar with infographics, you really need to become familiar with them. This is the idea of having a graphic that is really designed to show some good information, some solid information. And it can start as something as simple. If you're looking on YouTube right now, you'll see this as a pie chart. And this particular one showing the difference between Apple and Samsung. But as you go down, usually, you'll see changes in the infographic. Let's see if we can find a better one that's out there. Let's see, these are all popular ones. Many of these, by the way, are in foreign languages, too. So this is an infographic here showing what happened here with Nokia, and the Lumia is just not helping them out, and how they've just crashed, which is kind of a shame. Anyhow, there are some new ways to create infographics and to take your data from your spreadsheet and turn it into something nice and useful. The website's called Infogr.am, Infogr.am, and it allows you, as a web app, and it's free, it allows you to choose a basic type of graph or graphic that you want to show, and then it'll put all of your data in. So you can upload the spreadsheet and generate some beautiful custom data. So I really like it. They've done a very, very nice job. Again, the website is Infogr.am, Infogr.am, and those that are watching, again, you can see it right on my screen, the article from Lifehacker, and you can also get it on my Twitter feed. You're listening to and watching Tech Talk with Craig Peterson, and we're talking about some articles in the news this week. Then we're going to get into the social media coverage for today's show. This next one is called Fancy Hands. This is an app that ties into an assistant network, and this is really kind of cool. It allows you to have a certain number, depending on what you subscribe to. I'm kind of scrolling through this, so excuse me here, people on YouTube saying, you make me seasick. They have different plans here. The basic is 5 requests a month, professional, and that's $25. So it's $5 a request. Professional is $15 per month at $45, and Premier is 25 requests a month at $65. Now, there's no hourly fees on any of these, and it lets you put in a whole bunch of requests. So here's some examples. Call Allen Car Service and have them pick me up at home tomorrow at 7 a.m. in an SUV and take me to LaGuardia. We'll need a car seat. For an infant, there will be 3 of us and 4 bags. So there you go. That now would save you, what, 20 minutes, half an hour? A few others. Can you call the post office and find my package? Here's the tracking number. When I look it up online, it says there's a delivery problem. Please see if you can have it located and re-delivered. All kinds of different things. Find me a few different dog walker options in the southeast Portland. I'm looking to have my 2 Dachshunds walk 3 times a week. What are their prices and are their schedules flexible? So it is designed to make your life a little bit easier. It is available as an app, and it's called Fancy Hands. FancyHands.com online. You'll see it in the App Store for the iPhone. You'll also see it in Android's Google Play Store. It's pretty darn cool. Okay, next one here. This one has to do with Bing and malicious websites. There are a lot of sites out there that are designed to download malware onto your computer. Some of them are drive-by sites. In other words, you just visit the site and your machine's infected. Microsoft has fixed a lot of the problems with the Windows operating system and the Windows Internet Explorer, which was integrated with the operating system, so that drive-by downloads just don't happen much, if at all, anymore. But you can still go to a website, click on something, download it, and become infected, get malware on your computer. Well, the last thing you want to do is go to a web search engine like Google or Bing and look up something and then have it send you to a website that has malicious software on it. Well, turns out this is an 18-month study from a German independent testing lab called AV Test, and they found that Microsoft's Bing search engine returns 5 times as many sites that have malware on them, that are infected with malware, than Google does. 5 times as many. Now, there's a Russian search engine that returns 10 times as many as Google. So if you're looking for a safe search from a malware standpoint, of course, malware being viruses, being Trojan horses, worms, etc., you're more likely to get them with Microsoft's Bing search engine than with Google. Expect Bing to improve pretty dramatically here in the near future, because 5 times is a pretty high number. Next article here is about Google Street View. Now, you can go to the website google-street-view.com, and it's really quite cool. They have all of these pictures that people have submitted that were found on Google. Everything from people urinating in the streets, which isn't very funny, through the Google Street View driver being stopped by the police, all kinds of interesting things. I found one on here where there was a road, and between one frame and the next frame as you're traveling down the road, it goes from winter to summer just instantly. And there are some pranksters and a whole bunch of other things. So you'll find that interesting. googlestreetview.com with hyphens in between the words. Now we're going to go now to the interview section of today's show, and we're going to be talking all about social media, how you can use it with your friends, how you can use it to build a business, to save some money when it comes to supporting your customers and your vendors, upstream, downstream suppliers, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun today. And then next week, we're going to be talking about keeping your kids safe. And then we've got cloud computing. We've got a lot of stuff coming up over the next few weeks. So stick around. We've got another 3 hours almost left here with Tech Talk with Craig Peterson. Make sure you visit me online. Go to craigradio.com. You can watch my monologue here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Stick around. We'll be right back with more Tech Talk with Craig Peterson.